And that, my friends, is how you do it. Bang. Bang, bang. Bang. One death that only costs a few seconds. And look at that. Look at that number right there. Minus 17. Yeah, you see that, Phil. You see that. Yeah, look at that gold medal right here. You see that gold medal? Yeah, let's compare these times. 157 to 140. Yeah, you're right, Phil. First try. That's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. All it takes. This is the first time I actually tried. The others were just a warm-up. This stand isn't even like the right thing for my microphone. Like, hey, I can just hold the microphone whenever I want, which is kind of cool, actually. And then just put it back in. It's like the microphone is so wide. Like, look at how wide this thing is. Hold on. And then I gotta fit it in this tiny little hole here, which I wish I could show you guys better. But want me to do stand up? All right, hold on. I'll show you some stand up comedy. Okay, well my cord doesn't go that far. Hold on. How do I do this? Move, chair. God, I got clothes on the ground, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna fix the webcam. We're gonna put it up higher. Put it up here. We'll do this. Angle it down a bit. Alright. Get out of your chair. Alright. Hey. Welcome to my stand-up comedy show. Thank you. Thank you. So for my first joke, look, I didn't get any time to prepare for this, okay? Phil's putting me on the spot. I could just like be one of those funny guys and be like, "Hey, you want to hear a joke? My speed runs." Take my time? Dude, I'm nervous. I can't think of any jokes. Dude, I'm bad with jokes that have a punchline. I'm more of a rebound guy. Like, you say something stupid, and then I say, "Hey, you're stupid," with, like, you know, funny words mixed in there, and then that's funny. Yeah, I don't even know a knock knock joke I can tell, because who says knock knock jokes anymore? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Apparently, this isn't a comedy show anymore; it's a TED Talk now. My name is Thumbs, and it was an honor being up here. Thank you. That's my TED Talk on why I'm not funny. Guys, I'm really trying here. I should write a joke book, and then randomly just open it and do these stand-up shows. I'm stupid. I like these lights though. It's a good backdrop for my comedy show. Too bad my light's pointed the wrong way. Funny story? I got a lot of stories from work. I work in a grocery store, but not a lot popping in my mind right away. What happened today? Not every story is funny to a crowd of people who don't know you. Because I work in a grocery store, right? And ever since coronavirus hit, we get a lot more crazy customers. I mean, we've always gotten crazy customers, but ever since COVID hit, and now Instacart's a big thing. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but customers suck, man. They go up to you because, first off, Instacart it's like Uber Eats, but in a grocery store. You You go on an app, someone else shops for you and brings you groceries, basically. So these Instacart shops are in the store, and instead of being like polite or looking for what they want first, they just come up to you like they're on their phone looking at, okay, I need the green beans. I don't know where those are. So they go up to me and like, where's this? They get their phone. And they're like, hey, where's this? Where? And I'm over here, like I'm working. I'm not just standing around. I'm like in the green bean aisle, dumbass. Like they do this every time too. They just walk up to you and like, hey, where? And I'm not gonna tell you where it is if you're gonna be mean like that. And the rest of the people at work are saying the same thing. And it's not as bad now, but when coronavirus first hit and we were getting slam packed, tons of people in the store, like we don't have time out of our days to just like look at your phone up here. Not to mention, you're supposed to be social distancing. Like that's a whole thing that happened. You're supposed to say 6 feet apart. Okay, well, when you come up to someone like this, where is it? Like, that's not social distancing. That's like rule number 1. And then they implemented some rules for Instacart as coronavirus like continued going on. You couldn't have 2 shoppers for one order because people would do that like normally, but you know you can't, like social distancing, whatever. Instacart was the first to implement a mask rule before everyone else did. And of course, that just made more customers crazy. You know, I get so many stupid questions in there of like where something is. Like, I got a question, where are the chips? There's signs on the ceiling. You know, the signs that hang down and then there's a bunch of words on them? Yeah, it says chips. It says it. Maybe go down there. And it's not like our store's big. It's a small store. I don't know. There's so much complaining I can do about just crazy people at work. I mean, I still have a good time. Don't get me wrong. I have a great time there. And the funny thing is, we don't actually have to help Instacart customers. We could say no. Someone can go up, you know, hey, green bean. Where green bean? And I can be like, and I wouldn't get in trouble. Well, maybe I would get in trouble for holding up a middle finger, but you get the point. I don't gotta tell them. So, that's where I work. Anyway, thank you for coming to my comedy show. That was fun. Yo, Phil, you just subscribed. You are my first subscriber, Phil. Phil, you are my first subscriber. You are awesome. Phil, I love you. What is this thank you button? Oh, cool. Whoa. Hypercrate. What is that? This is quite the show, let me tell you, man. I got a nice backdrop. Got a nice setup here. I'd back up more if I had board space. Maybe I'll make this a recurring theme, my stand-up routine. I'll write jokes for you guys. Oh, I gotta fix my camera. Alright. Yeah, telling stories is something you should be good at if you want to do Twitch more. Sunday night stand-up. Honestly, like if I could do something like that, that'd actually be cool. Yeah, being a Twitch streamer, you gotta have stories on the fly. And I have some stories, but They're all lost up in here right now. The coronavirus grocery store one is an easy one to tell. I can go on for hours about that. Just individual stories of crazy people. Like tonight, so we closed at 6, because we close it on 6 at Sundays. It was 6:05, so we're already closed. And there's this Asian lady, Chinese I think, but I'm not positive. She looked Chinese to me. She's looking for milk. And her English is broken. You know, so it's a little hard to understand her. She's like, I need help with milk or something of the sorts. I'm not going to do a Chinese accent. That's a little racist, but you get my point. Broken English, so I go over to the milk. I'm like, yeah, what do you need? And she says the glass bottle ones, because we have milk in glass bottles. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, what do you need help carrying them? Like, they're not that heavy. And she said she wanted 2 of them. Like, okay, maybe I'll help you carry them. And I pick them up, and she's like, no, 14. I said I wouldn't do an accent, but here I am doing it. So apparently she was talking about the date, the expiration date on it. And they all expired on the 7th, which, that's like in a week. That's in 8 days. So honestly, that wouldn't last too long, and I get her point. But there were no 14s on the shelf, like September 14th expiration date. So I went in the back and I dug around, and I don't really know if I was supposed to do that, because like I dug down into the milk and I took one that expired later. I don't work in dairy, so I don't really know if I'm supposed to do that, but I did it out of the kindness of my own heart. But like, it was 6:05. Why do you care? We're closed. We are literally closed. You have to leave. Your roommate works at a grocery store. Yeah, dude. It is crazy. I'm sure it's the same at every single grocery store as well. Just crazy people every day. I don't actually get as many crazy people, though. My mom, I work with my mom. We're at the same grocery store. She does some stuff up front by the cash registers. And she's been working at that store for well over 10 years. Well over 10 years. And she has stories, I'll tell you that. I can't really remember any of them. If I do remember them, I would definitely tell them now. Because they're funny. Crazy people are funny. We've had to call the cops on customers before. That's how crazy they are. Alright, I'm going to play some Geometry Dash. Now, this isn't... What am I trying to say here? This is just for fun, really. Nothing serious.